I goofed. Please let me have enough yarn to finish this because it's for a child. I felt so bad. So I was like, okay, well, I have to make you one now. Hello and welcome to the Spoonie Stitcher channel. I'm Shannon the Spoonie Stitcher. You're inside the stitchery and I'm so happy you're here today. A Spoonie is someone who has a chronic illness and a stitcher is somebody who makes art with textiles. This channel is all about creativity. I also test products, I do tutorials, and of course, I try new things. I love trying new things. It's a lot of fun. So if you feel like this is your kind of community, please hit the subscribe button and like this video and be part of the wonderful Yarn Zebra family. Hello and welcome back to the Spoonie Stitcher channel. I'm Shannon the Spoonie Stitcher. You're inside the stitchery. A weird angle today. I know. We're in the middle of a remodel right now, but I'm so happy you're here anyway. Today is a very simple video. Basically, this is everything I have made since the beginning of 2026. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. This craft room remodel has really taken over what I've been doing. So that has taken up every weekend. Every spare moment has been dedicated to completely changing this craft room, which I'm so excited because I think the very first video will come out next month, where you'll get to see us building everything and the plan we had, and yeah. So if everything goes according to plan, the very first video on the craft room remodel diaries will come out in June. But today we are talking about everything I've made since January of 2026, all the way through, I was gonna go through April, but actually I made something in May, so all the way through May. Well, we're still in May, so the first week in May. Sit back, relax, grab a project, grab something to drink. Let's just hang out for a few minutes. So the first project that I finished in January was my sweetheart sweater, the sweater that I designed. I'm so proud of it. There is a video all about it. I will link it down below. The thumbnail looks like this. And I was so proud. That was my very first garment that I designed. It was a very exciting process, a very long process, but very rewarding. And that video is all about how I did it. If you want to try it yourself, be my guest. Just tag me on social media so that I can see it too. In February, I had a couple of live streams. Yay! So I made some stuff on live streams. One of the things I made was my lemon corgi to go along with my fruit corgis. So this is lemon corgi. Isn't it cute? So that is a lemon inspired corgi. If you're new here, I love to make corgis. Corgis are my favorite dog. In fact, you might know or you might not. I'm not sure if I ever showed it, but there used to be a picture here that was corgi butts. It was actually a piece of wrapping paper that my mom found, and we framed it because it was just too funny. So, yeah, that used to be right there. Now for Valentine's Day, I designed a couple of things on live streams. I designed my teeny tots of Buttercup and Wesley, and my tiny tots of Cosmo and Wanda from the Fairly Odd Parents. So those were our little Valentine makes, and it was a lot of fun. Twice Shared Sheep has the Surprise Box Club, and this year what they decided to do was every month you get something. So normally it's just a box 3 times a year, but they decided that to prolong the experience, you would get something for free every single month. Well, it's not free. I mean, you did pay for it, but anyway. You would get something to your inbox every single month. And in February, they sent us a pattern, which was the Lace Leaf Bookmark, which I made. I used the Skeppia's yarn in the color, I forget what color it was. It was something jade. Something jade. It was the stonewash variety. So I thought it looked really pretty. And I do want to make it again. I had some difficulties with the pattern. Nothing against the pattern writer. It's just they wrote it a different way than I would write it. And so my brain had a little trouble figuring out exactly what they meant, but I figured it out eventually after some frogging. And frogging that kind of yarn is not fun. But I made it work and I was able to save all my yarn. But it looks really, really pretty. I don't know. What do you think? I can't give you the pattern. I can give you the pattern designer and I can give you the name. I don't know if they have this pattern anywhere else. I think they made it specifically for the Surprise Box Club members. But just in case, here is the pattern name and the designer if you want to try and see if they have it like on an Etsy shop or anything. I don't know. But you're welcome to look. Then came March, and March was really fun because I got to make birthday gifts and I got to dip my toe back into my crochet adjacent crafting, which was, I make crochet hooks, if you didn't know. I make crochet hooks with the silicone beads. I find them really comfortable, and you know, I have a ton of those aluminum crochet hooks. Either they come in craft kits or I just had them over the years and I didn't want to get rid of them. And so it was like, how can I make them that I can still use them? So I put the silicone beads on them and it was really fun. I have a friend who has a lot of hand pain, and so I made some for her birthday just to see if it would help her, because she really likes the metal style boy hooks, but she needs a handle because she cannot be gripping that little stick anymore. So anyway, I made some really fun crochet hooks for her, and yeah, I highly recommend trying to make your own crochet hooks. It's a lot of fun. You buy the beads, you probably already have the hooks, and then you just need a little bit of hot glue or super glue. It's up to you. And then I also bought the beads that have the letter on them so that if you accidentally cover where the lettering is or the numbers, you know which hook it is. So yeah, a long time ago, I was a pattern tester for Crimson and Wool. Did you know that? Yes, I was. I got to test her Rapunzel doll. Here it is. I believe it's still in her Etsy shop if you want to get the pattern. But I was a tester for Sarah. Hey, Sarah. And I loved her doll. However, she was going to make the rest of the licensed princesses, but obviously she didn't do that because she doesn't want to get in trouble with Disney, and I don't blame her. So the Tower Princess, I think, is still available. You can kind of get away if you don't make it look like the Disney character. You make it look like, you know, what Grimm's Brothers or any other kind of fairy tale, what that interpretation would be. You can kind of get away with it. If you make it look like Disney, you're asking for trouble. So she didn't make the rest of them. And so I had to get creative. My friend has a granddaughter who loves Elsa. And so I wanted to make her an Elsa doll because she and her grandmother have birthdays that are really close to each other. I was already sending her grandmother a birthday box, and so I was like, hey, let's just put the doll in there for the grandkid too. And I love making Sarah's dolls. If you've never made a Crimson and Wool doll, do it, because her doll bases are the best. And the coolest thing is you can take Sarah's doll base and do whatever you want with it. Just use her base and then just go for it. I made the entire Winx Club. I used her base and then I got creative and I made the entire Winx Club. I'll show you. See? Isn't that cool? So yeah, take her doll base and go for it. Super fun. So Sarah had a doll base and I went, there's got to be a way for me to use this doll base, this Tower Princess, and make Elsa. There's got to be a way. Well, there was. And I sketched it out and I figured out where I need to change things in the pattern. Technically, this is no longer Sarah's pattern, but I'm not willing to say that. There is a rule when it comes to crochet patterns that if you significantly change, it has to be significant, significantly change 3 to 5 things about a pattern, it's no longer an adapted pattern, it's technically your own pattern. However, I didn't change her doll base. So I would say that I adapted her idea using her doll base. Okay? So still give Sarah full credit for this doll base because I didn't come up with this. So I wanted to make Elsa, but I'm making it for a child. Okay? Colors are important. Unfortunately, the specific blue that Elsa's dress is not a yarn that I'm aware exists, especially in a sparkly variety. Oops. So, the only yarn I had that was anywhere close to this color was from a cake. I had one cake of this, and this might even be part of Hobby Lobby's discontinued yarns. I don't know. But all I had was one cake of this yarn. Was I gonna have enough? I genuinely didn't know. I was playing yarn chicken the whole time. I'm going, please let me have enough yarn to finish this because it's for a child. I did. I had enough yarn. Thank you, God. I had enough yarn, and I had the other blue that I was using for her details and stuff. I used the Tower Princess to kind of make Elsa's hair, except I changed it at the very end. All I did was copy like the wig cap and then the bangs, and then I did everything else, just kind of, I winged it. I winged it. And then, of course, I made those beautiful embroidery eyes that everybody is using, and I see why. Please, if you make a doll, use these eyes. They're so beautiful and totally child safe. So here she is. How'd I do? I think she turned out so cute. And my friend said that her granddaughter will absolutely love her, and that makes me so happy. So I can't wait to hear if she liked it. I goofed. I meant to make a video in March and never did. So Bath & Body Works came out with the Disney Princess Collection Part 2. This is the deal they have with Disney, so Disney's totally on board with it. They have Aurora, Rapunzel, Snow White, Mulan. What was the fifth one? Oh, that's right. The fifth one wasn't a princess. It was Life's a Fairy Tale, which turned out to be my favorite scent. Oh my goodness, I love this scent. So beautiful and crisp and clean smelling. I love it. Definitely my favorite. In fact, I even bought the little spritz bottle. I never buy the little spritz bottles, but I love it. I bought it. So, actually, I think I have it. We'll just quickly do my little mini haul. Okay, so I got the Aurora. And I just had to get her little hand sanitizer holder because it looks like her crown, which hands down is my favorite Disney princess crown ever. And then it has the little fairies. So I had to. Okay, and then I got Rapunzel. And yes, I only get the hand sanitizers, really. That's usually what I go for, but I also got Mulan. Y'all, I swear this has to do with crochet, okay? Just bear with me. Mulan. Snow White. And Life's a Fairy Tale, which I also got in the spritzer bottle. It's so cute. I love the smell. Smells so good. If you are a fan of the original Juicy Couture or the Juicy Couture Gold, you will love this. And I got warm vanilla sugar because this happens to be one of my friend's favorite scents. And so I thought I'd give this to her for Christmas. Okay. What does this have to do with crochet? I swear, there's a point. I made hand sanitizer holders. Why not? I was curious to see if they would work, and so I made them out of cotton yarn. I liked the original ones. Here you go. I liked the original ones. I thought they turned out okay. The design was pretty simple. But then I was curious, what if I could make them look like the dresses that the princesses wear? Then it would look like the little hand sanitizer is wearing a dress. I was not able to do Rapunzel. I was working on her and I had the totally wrong purple, so I didn't do it. But I was able to do Snow White. cute. I love it. I have to keep going. I have to keep going. Y'all let me know in the comments, which princess should I do next? I'm thinking about Cinderella. I don't know. I just think it's so cute to go along with the hand sanitizers. I just think it'd be really cute. And, you know, if you're a Disney person, how cute would that look on your Loungefly? So, yeah. But if y'all want a pattern for the regular hand sanitizer holder, let me know. Because I can do a tutorial super easy. I could even release a written pattern on my Instagram if you want me to. Let me know. And my original plan was to do an unboxing with these and then show you guys all the little hand sanitizer holders that I made to go with them. And then we started the remodel, so that wasn't gonna happen. So let's move on to April. April was Easter. I had to do something that was Eastery, but not too many spoons on my part. If you're new here, spoons are what we call energy. I thought cross bookmarks would be really pretty. Everybody does them. It's not an original pattern. Basically, if you know how to make a granny square, you can make one of these. It's very easy. It mixes the granny square with the mile a minute. If you can do those two, you can make these. It's a breeze. So I did a little tutorial on my Instagram because I thought that would be fun and I thought I'd give my Instagram more love. So I made a little video tutorial and several people made them, so good for you. And I made them as gifts for people, and I made a bunch for my mom's Bible study. And it was just a great thing. It's just a very simple little bookmark you can make out of some very thin yarn, and people can put it in their Bibles, and I thought that'd be fun. So a lot of you know that I like to collaborate with the Disney community. I do Melic Adventures once in a while, and I do collabs with my friend Saria at Dream It DIY, where we do crafts with each other. Super fun. Saria, hey, let's do another one. And so it's just a lot of fun. I like to hang out with the Disney community. They're very, very sweet. They even got me into pin collecting, which I blame them entirely. So I have a glasses case. If you would like to make it, there are tutorials down below, but it is my design. And I made a glasses case for a friend's daughter because she took her mom to Disney, and I thought that was sweet. So I thought I would give her a little, you are such a great daughter, here's a gift. So I made a glasses case for her daughter, and she thought it was for her until she read the note, and she was super disappointed it wasn't for her. I felt so bad. So I was like, okay, well, I have to make you one now. So I made her a very special one that was Snow White inspired, because Snow White is one of her favorite princesses. So I gave her the Snow White hand sanitizer holder and the Snow White hand sanitizer. I had an extra one. I ordered two on purpose. And I gave her the glasses case that looks like Snow White's outfit with the little red bow. I made that for my friend, and so I made up for my error. It's really funny. I've given these glasses cases to several Disney friends, and every single time they absolutely love it. I don't know if they like the little personal touch, or if they like that I made it, or if they like that they have somewhere to put their glasses, because, you know, we don't really put our glasses in anything anymore. Lots of people just put them down, which isn't good. You actually should put your glasses, if they're not on your face, they should go in some kind of case. So if you would like to make my glasses/hook case, I link the tutorials down below for you. So yeah, they're already a tutorial here on YouTube. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. If you would like me to make the bow version, where you can make one like this, just bow in general, let me know, because I haven't made that version yet for my channel. I made a very special keychain for a friend that represents her parents. They are no longer with her, but I wanted to do something super special because they always made a big deal out of her birthday. So I made her a very special keychain that I knew would make sense to her. This is the keychain I made her. I'm not going to explain anything. It is between her, her parents, and me, I guess. She loved it. It made her very emotional, so she loved it. And I absolutely loved making it for her. And then we have May, which has only been like a week. But I still made something. Come on. Star Wars Day. I had to. So Star Wars Day, I didn't know what to make. And then, of course, it was like, well, when all else fails, make a Corgi. So I made my Corgi Cuties, my pattern, and I turned it into R2-D2, which Many people have come up with different names. We've got Corgbot, we've got R2C2, we've got Star Wars Corgi, how original. We've got the one I came up with, which was R2 Corg2, which I think is lovingly what I'm going to call it, R2 Corg2. So here is R2 Corg2. I gotta do something Star Wars. I think I've got it. And that's everything I've made that is crochet related for now. Because, like I said, the remodel has been taking up all my time. Every single weekend, basically Friday through Sunday, or at least all of Saturday and Sunday. That's all Dad and I were doing for weeks. But I can finally almost share our plan and the building of the towers. So that is very exciting. This will be a series of videos. I will probably call it like the remodel diaries or something. I don't know. Craft room diaries. I don't know. I'll call it something. But it will be a playlist because it will take several videos for you to see how everything comes together. Otherwise, you'll be sitting there forever. So that's my plan. Thank you so much for joining me today. What was your favorite thing that I made? What do you think I should make again? And if you have any other ideas, because I'm getting back into designing this year, so I'm really excited. I have several whips on the hook, and I'm excited to share them with you eventually. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, life happens, yarn helps, and spoonies can stitch it up too. Bye!